Hey, I'm here with my buddy Jay Papasan, and Jay's the author of The One Thing. You've probably read that book, and Jay wanted to do a quick interview with me, so here we go.
All right, so Jeff, it's been really fun to kind of talk to you, and you've got a launch coming up. So you're known for launches. What's keeping you up at night right now?
So I guess what's keeping me up at night is execution. So when you get into a launch, there are so many things that can happen, that can go right, they can go wrong. There's a lot of moving parts, especially at the level that I do launches at. You know, we've had 21 consecutive $1 million launches. And there is a lot of pressure of people watching me, because if you're teaching people about launches, you better have a pretty good launch, right? What I'm all about is execution. Taking the things we can control and doing them as best we can. And there could be outside news events, especially this year. There's been all kinds of crazy news
Stuff
going.
You can't control.
Yep, I can't control that stuff. Frankly, I can't control our partners and our joint venture partners, whether how hard they show up, whether they mail. I can control my messaging to them, but really it's just we want to show up, we want to put on a great show. I mean, we're entertaining as much as we're teaching, so we want to just put on an amazing show that people love, they learn from, they connect with us, they connect with each other. And I know if we do all that and deliver value, then the sales will come.
What's your self-talk when you're saying, how do I keep doing this? I've got a streak or whatever it is. You don't get where you are without failure. But so many of us that are starting out, we're like, oh, I'm going to fail and it's going to be embarrassing. How do you get through that self-talk and be confident that I'm going to control what I'm going to control and make it happen as best I can?
Well, there's two levels.
Because you've got extraordinary pressure. That's the point.
Yeah.
You've got a reputation.
Yeah. So there's two levels. There's my self-talk, but then there's also what I'm communicating with my team and the self-talk I'm trying to have them have going on. So there's two levels to this. So one, for me, it's at this point, I have a lot of experience.
Yeah.
I've got a track record. I know what I'm doing. I can do this stuff. So, if someone's just starting out for the very first time, I think the thing you do is you try to build on the small wins. Mm-hmm. Even if it's your first launch, you have done other things in your life and been successful with those things. So I'm just really scrappy about finding whatever I can that will increase my confidence, because it's all a mental game. It is what we're doing here in the world is we're trying to take our thoughts and we're trying to create stuff out in the world, and that all starts with those thoughts. So you have to protect those thoughts, protect that confidence,
so you can make a difference in the world.
Absolutely. Now, so I've got this track record and I can lean on that, and that's amazing and awesome. I also lean on, frankly, the people in my mastermind, the people like Jay, the people I get to hang out with when I'm in amazing places like this. Now, with my team, I've got this amazing team of A players, and they are all driven to create, to do better, always do better, always. And they would love a number, we're going to do this many sales, we're going to make this many dollars. And I'm really careful because, I have outside events negatively impact the launch, and I don't want my team to be crushed if we don't hit some mythical number. So I just come back to that execution. And I try to define what that execution is for them and get them to hold themselves against that standard, not against some number of sales or some dollars.
I love that. If you know that you gave your best effort, it's really hard to have a lot of regrets. You can feel bad about the outcome, but you don't feel regrets about what you did or didn't to create that outcome.
Absolutely.
Love that. What's one thing we can do to support your launch?
Spread the word. Tell everyone. I like to say that this is what I do every year in this masterclass is I deliver the world's second best training on how to launch. And it's a bit of a joke because the best training is if you buy my paid training. But really, you can show up and just take the free training and it can change your life. Absolutely. I've had dozens and dozens of people come to me over the years that just, hey, Jeff, I just watched your free stuff and I just did this, or I had this launch. So just show up, bring your friends. We always have this amazing community right within the masterclass, and just show up with your full heart, just ready to absorb, ready to learn, and you're gonna have an amazing experience.